Today I'm on the grab lorry today. I've done one load already. I've got to do 2 loads of planings. There's planings. There's the grab. 2 loads of planings into Thatcham. I've done one already. I'm just about to load up the second load now. Let's go. Taking a big dent out of that, got it on board, take that back to the job I went to this morning and tip this up and then go to a different job, get some concrete. So I've been quite busy on the grab today, so I done them first 2 loads of planings into the Thatcham Discovery Centre. They're laying a new road. From there I went to Hartley Whitney, pick up some crushed concrete, take that to Tadley, pick up some topsoil, take that to Newbury, and then I got a phone call back to the yard and put some more planings on to go to the Thatcham Discovery Centre again, which I've just loaded up. Taking it to Thatcham now. I decided I want some more. Yeah, I'm getting pretty quick on the crane, getting quicker and quicker. So this job in Thatcham Discovery Centre, they've got loads of planings here already. They're doing the track that goes down to the fishing links. But it's a very, very tight track. I mean, the mirrors get pulled in with the trees, you can hardly turn around, and it looks like it's now school kicking out time, which is going to be even more interesting, so I bet there's going to be cars everywhere. And they've all parked down the track. Chip this down the bottom, show you how tight this road is. Road works in progress. See, that's what they're doing down here. Oh, better do the windows up because I'm going to get a cab full of trees. I started anyway down here by the looks of it. It's as tight as anything down here. And low. Ooh, trees. No lights left on the roof, no mirrors. Maybe a big branch coming across the road. Now look, swing it past. nice and flat. I think so. I just need to cut the trees. The fence is down on the right hand side here. You just got to watch it and get caught up on the fence. Oh, we can't sit on the camera. Because they're finished going home. Just on my right. I've got to swing left to get in there. Hey guys, well I'm sat outside this house in Kingsworthy near Winchester. I'm here on the grab loader. Taking away soil. Can't quite get in there at the minute. There's a few cars in front of the house, so I can't get in there yet. Actually got to go in the driveway to get it by the looks of it. So I'm just outside, a bit early still. So today I just got this one. Don't know where I'm going with it yet. Once I get it on board I'll find out. Then go back to the yard, get on the hook loader, put a bin on, small bin, and do muck away on site out of Abingdon and take that to Newbury. Got a couple of loads out of there, back and forth. I presume there's a machine on site loading me, because obviously I'll just have the bin on and not the grab. So we'll see when I get there. I'm just pulling up into this farm here where we're taking all the dirt. Actually burying a big hole because there's a big pile of dirt here. See the diggers just loading up the tractor now by the looks of it. And then I go in and tip this lot up as well. My second trip in here today already. Probably got another couple to do yet. So it's coming up the A34 back to Abingdon, and obviously there's cars obviously spun out, smashed it up. Lorry, because there's some damage under the lorry there. That's going to cause problems when I come back up. So I'm on site at this job at Abingdon, the school. Obviously have an extension built. I'm just doing muck away today, so the digger's loading me up. Hey, another load out of here. That's the second one today. Right guys, well this morning I'm just going down the A34 to Eastleigh to a site to swap a plasterboard skip 40 yarder. Yeah, swap that over, drop the empty one off, take the full one to Fruxton, the recycling centre. Drop that off or tip it up, take it back to the yard. Then while I'm in the yard, swap bins, put my little tip and skip on, load it up with planings to go to Thatcham Discovery Centre. They've ordered another 6 loads today. So I'm going to drop one off in there, Then from there go to the school in Abingdon, pick up some more soil to take to Newbury, and then do 2 or 3 runs out of Abingdon to Newbury. So I've got 1 load going of planings into Thatcham, and I think Lee's doing some as well this afternoon on the grab. So yeah, that's it. Sunny day today, and I've left my sunglasses at home. So this is the bin. Climb up. Climb the ladder. Fill up plasterboard. Got to check that there's no other rubbish in here. There might be rubbish underneath it, but you can't see that until we tip it up. And also make sure it's a nice load, because obviously when I tip it up, it's all going to come out. So that's the plasterboard. Let's go and get it on. So I'm back in the yard for a second load. I've had changes of plan today. So I've done that plasterboard bin first. Come back to the yard, swap the bin over, get planings, take it to Thatcham Discovery Centre. Then I went to Abingdon, tipped that in Newbury. Now I've got to come back in the yard, load up more planings to go to Thatcham Discovery Centre. So I've got to use the little 8-ton machine to load me. Takes a little bit longer. But yeah, I've got to drop this off, come back, probably get another one and take that in as well. So might as well leave the digger there ready for when I come back. So I've done all my jobs for today. Just in the yard, waiting for the cameraman to turn up. So this lorry's got 4-way cameras, 1 at the front, 1 at the back, 1 on the left wing, 1 on the right wing. But they all don't work. I'll show you. So there's my 4-way display. The front one is very foggy. You can hardly see it. See you later, mate. The one on the driver's wing don't even work. And then you got the left hand side and the rear. So the front one needs fixing and the side one needs fixing. So he came out the other week to have a look, realised that he needs to order parts, so he's ordered the parts. He's coming in to meet me this evening to fix the cameras. But also we're going to see if he can download the footage from the accident when the motorbike come off, and I was helping assist him with that. The police have asked if I can get download footage. Whether the cameras work or not, I don't know, but he's going to have a look at that as well when he comes in. But the reason why the side one don't work is actually broken. You can see it, I'm not sure if you can see it on there, but the actual lens is broken. The reason it breaks is because the door actually hits the camera and has broken it. You can actually see where it's been hitting the camera. So whoever fitted it on the wing has actually put it too close, so it needs to be moving back. So it's going to do that as well. On another note, I get back in the lorry. I've been tidying up in this lorry, having a good old sort out. So I've got chains and binders down there. I've got a little toolbox I've put behind the seat here, which I've got to put them away. All the controls I've actually put labels on, in, out, up and down, work lights, and my lock. This one don't do nothing. It used to be a stabiliser, but there isn't one on here. So I've put labels on them. I've fixed and glued all this back on. What else? I've got my tyre weight, tyre size, and I'll cover that a bit up, my Shell and FTA pin number for when I go and get fuel. So yeah, it's getting nice and tidy in here, looking more like a bit cleaner, nice and tidy. And behind this seat I've got a box of spare clothes. You never know when you need spare clothes. Get wet, get covered in oil, diesel, whatever. So I've got a box of spare clothes, all in a box, so it keeps them clean, and obviously a box of cleaning equipment. So yeah, I'm gonna put my airline in. It's been night. I'll just give it a blast. So I'm just gonna sit here, wait for the cameraman to turn up. So I just thought I'd show you, the cameraman came out yesterday. So I've now got a new front monitor, or the camera. I put a new camera in, which is nice and clear. They fixed the door one, which was here, but he's actually changed it. It's actually, this is now the door one. These two are the opposite way around. So it was originally front camera, offside camera, near side camera, and then reverse. But I asked him if he could swap the cameras around, or the monitor, so it's now front, rear, left and right, which is a lot better, and I can actually see everything. And he's also going to find the instructions of downloading the footage from the accident for me. He's not sure how he does it, so he's going to find out and hopefully ring me today and let me know. So today, go to Goffs Oak, drop a bin off, pick up the rubbish, take that up the road, empty that, come back, take another bin to Swindon. I've just pulled up at Goffs Oak. That's now changed. So first of all, I can't actually get in. They're not actually here today. They've put the machine behind the gate and reached round and pushed a barrier up against it. That entrance. And the other entrance, they've done the same, unlocked it. So yeah, can't get in. Just spoke to the boss. He just rang me back. He said they've buggered off, I can't get in. So now he's just told me I've got to go back to the yard. So that's 2 hour trip here, 2 hour trip back to the yard. So a waste of a trip this morning. Take this one back to the yard, drop it off, and go to West Sussex and pick up another one. So I've got to now reverse out of this track because I can't turn around in here, I don't think. No, I definitely ain't going to turn around in here. Yeah, so that was a waste of a trip. So let's go back. So I've just pulled back at the yard, take this bin off. That's 4 hours and 10 minutes wasted going all the way down to Enfield and back. Take this bin back off. One good thing is it's raining on and off, and I don't actually have to get out the cab in order to take the bin off, and then I can have a break. So let's get the bin off. So just unlock, and we'll slide it back. Once it gets up so far, when it just hits the deck, we release the handbrake. I'm just watching on the camera. Release the handbrake and let it push the lorry rather than pushing the bin. The same as when we lift it up, we release the handbrake and let the lorry go underneath rather than pull the bin up. Just watching on the mirrors and the camera. Just about to hit the deck. You're looking now. There we can unhook. There we go. And we're off. Leave the bin there. Obviously I can't drive with the hook stuck out, so I need to bring the hook back up and in. Don't have to put the hook back away and lock it. It's just not out in the road. And that's me. You can have a 45-minute taco break. Well, that was interesting. On site, just picked up this bin from Littlehampton, West Sussex. So I climbed up on the ladder to look inside the bin to check that there's only plasterboard in it and no other foreign rubbish, so it can't be contaminated with anything else. It has to be just plasterboard. And then also to level the load out, because the forklifts you just tip the plasterboard in, make a bit of a pile, and then when I pick up the bin, obviously comes up at like a 45-degree angle, and all that was going to come off. So sort of just level the load a little bit so it don't go anywhere. Anyway, so yeah, I got in trouble for it. The site agent was not happy for me to be up there. He said, "What are you doing? You're not allowed up there." I said, "I'm checking the bin, taking it away. I've got to check that it's a level load and to check if there's any other contaminated waste inside it." "Well, you're not allowed in there." "Well, why are they allowed on the side for me to climb in?" "Well, you're not allowed up there." Well, I did give him the option. I could open up the back doors for all the plasterboard to fall out all over the site to check it, and he didn't like that one. So yeah, so he sort of gave me a stern warning. Like that's going to bother me. How are you supposed to check inside the bins without climbing up to check the side of the bin? So yeah, if it's a little bin you can see over the side, but the big 40-yarders you can't. But anyway, so I'm now heading back, probably go back to the yard with this bin because I'm not going to make it in time to Thruxton. So I'll probably just take it back to the yard and probably do it tomorrow or something. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know what happened on site. So we've got some leftover plasterboard in here. We've got to lift it out and put it in here to take to the recycling place. Hi guys, well today is ain't got a lot on today, but it's long distances today. So my first job, I've just pulled in at Thruxton Recycling, Plasterboard Recycling Centre. Just pulled up here waiting to go in. I didn't make it last night, so yeah, so I brought it in this morning. So I'm here now, I've got to tip this up, then take this bin to Goffs Oak, the garden centre. Someone will be there today, so go across all the way to there, drop the bin off. If I can, take a rubbish bin to Power Day, just empty that out, take that back to the same site, and then I got to move a bin full of concrete asbestos, which is the corrugated stuff you have on roofs and things like that. So yeah, I've got to move some asbestos to the bin from that Goffs Oak job, and they found loads. So I've been given a box, a big box of lots of suits. Obviously you can only wear one suit at a time, but one use only, so it's given me a box to keep in the lorry. Masks, gloves and everything else, all the PPE. I don't have to wear it until I get to Swindon, where I've got to deliver it to. I've got to take it to Swindon, but I don't have to put it on until I get there for when I'm emptying the bin out. Notifications, waste consultant note telling I'm carrying asbestos. So yeah, I've got all my paperwork to prove I'm putting it. Yeah, and then from Swindon back to the yard, drop that bin off, and if I've got time, I've got to try and get the lorry into Basingstoke because it's due I'm not sure it's service or MOT, but I've got to take it to Basingstoke to get some to the garage to do some work inspection. So yeah, not a lot to do really, but it's a long distance round trip, so let's see how we go on. And it's raining today, horrible rain, but this place in Thruxton you actually tip it inside the shed, which is really good. So I just pulled up at Goffs Oak, just dropped off another bin, and you can see he's actually clearing this area. Got that tank to do yet, a bit more on the floor still, but yeah, he's getting there. Apparently I'm picking up a asbestos bin here somewhere, So I'll go and have a look, see which one it is. There's a scrap metal one as well to go, but I'm only going to be able to get one today, sort of driving times. But yeah, it's looking better. Got that metal bin to do. And he's already working his way through the greenhouses by the looks of it. Look at that. Ooh. Getting there. Oh, let's go see. And he's slowly working his way through the greenhouses, one by one. Basically. Look at the size of these tanks. Actually a motorbike underneath there. I just thought I'd show you, this is one obviously they've ripped up and peeled apart, but look how thick that tank is. That's a good 12mm thick. And then you got this one here as well. And apparently there's oil in it. So I've got to get a company in to suck it out and drain it out. Yeah, the gauge says there's something in it anyway. It says fuel oil, so it must be in the old gas oil tanks. Oh well. And here's one with scrap metal, that big tank. He's peeled it all apart, all the pipes. Yeah. Don't think I'll be getting this one today. Just looking over the bin to check. This is definitely the asbestos concrete bin, I think. Have we taken? Yeah. That's what it looks like. The old corrugated stuff. So he's just told me to bring the bin round to the other side. This asbestos bin. He's got another little pile in a skip so he can load it in. So that's what he's doing now, just picking it up out of the bin and putting it into my skip so I can take it away with me. So I pulled up on this job with this asbestos, been told I've got to suit up before I go in, so I've just pulled over, put my suit on, and I got given a radio, so I've got to speak to someone when I get there and tell me where I gotta go. So we'll see how we get on.
Get down the bottom of the ramp road, just keep over to your right, then go into that left hand corner and I'll get up on top of the seat out your way, alright?
Yeah, I'll get you.
Yeah, keep over to the right then, reverse back right, yeah? I'll just put it away. Go into your passenger side, drive a bit, I'll have it on them red bags, mate. Right, take a round out, take a round out. Back drive, that's right, straight back, go on mate, go on. Go on mate, go on. Lovely job, thank you guys. When you take drive obviously drive up the ramp, go to the right, at the top of the ramp, towards the tractor lane, put your suit mate, one of them bins up there, alright? My drive is a Friday, isn't it? it's all out. Cheers, Clive.
Cheers, buddy. There's a skip at the top here on the right, yeah?
I'll come right at the top, mate, and go and put your suit in the yellow bin, mate, or the red skip up there, yeah?
Right, well, cheers, buddy. Thank you.
I said, mate, so use it like a one-way system, yeah? In one way and out the other.
Yeah.
You said?
So when you drive out of this, they've got a skip just at the end here. I can just put it up to now for me to put in my mask, suit and whatnot. This one here, by the looks of it, it's got lots of suits all in it already. So we've just come off the Wade Bridge, 8.2 tonne we had there.
Take the next left onto Cricklade Road.
And as you saw, they give you a radio so you can talk to the machine driver, so no one gets out bar you to open up the door. And then they got a one-way system to go to a bin in order to take all your contaminated overalls off, which is good. So that's done, 8.2 tonne. So let's go back to the yard, I think. So I'm not going to get back to the other site now.
In a quarter of a mile, turn right onto Packhorse Lane, B4553.
So that's really clever. So I've brought the lorry to Basingstoke for a MOT, drop it off ready for the MOT next week. I'm supposed to be having a vehicle, courtesy vehicle for me. They got none left. So I'm now stuck at Basingstoke, waiting for someone to ring me back to see who's going to pick me up. And then I've got to sort out a digger, dumper and a roller for someone to collect on Monday. Got to sort that out in the yard. So that's it. I've sorted out the digger, roller and the dumper. Put all the buckets in the dumper ready for them. Put the arm in. So someone's coming in Monday morning to pick this lot all up. So that's it. So don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to subscribe to my channel, click here, and if you want to see my last video, click here. And I've got another weekend off. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button and then the little bell icon, and it'll let you know when new videos get uploaded.